Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of the Good Night Podcast. My name is Amirez. Today we are joined by, I would say, my oldest person I know in comedy.
Oh, okay.
Not that you're older, but
Nah,
you're the one I know for the longest, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're from Montreal, he's a staple. You might have seen him across the city performing. You might have seen him at the World's Smallest Open Mic, and you're gonna see him at the JFL showcase, April
12th. April 12th.
12th.
April 12th at McAllen's Pub.
He runs Coffee Tawlk. If you're a follower, if you want to hear some insightful wisdom.
By the way, thanks for the coffee. You know, I go to a lot of podcasts.
Let me do your
Oh,
your
okay. Okay. You go ahead.
Let me introduce the people how cool you are.
Yeah, true.
What else? So yes, if you might have known as Vito Blaze in his rap career. I think I found you on Spotify once in the car and we listened to it. If you watch me do stand up, I always plug him by saying that he introduced me to new knowledge. He introduced me to the knowledge of peekaboo, which is a true story. He did not have sex with my ex-girlfriend. It was another black guy, and I guess I'm racist. And I just combined them together. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful, the marvelous, the one and only, truly, there's no one else like you. Mr. Vance Michel, everybody. Vance Michel, woo!
Thank you. I'm flattered because I never have somebody just like make a Wikipedia about me and shit like that. So that's pretty good. I like that. In fact, that I came here and I got some good coffee. Yeah, because usually they give me some water or some juice or something. But you actually was like, yo, let me get coffee in the mug. Shout out to you. Give it the mug right here, Emirates Comedy and the Good Night Podcast. That's what we do over here. It's really good. I kind of feel like I'm a star over here because some podcasts, like it treated like I feel like I'm not just a regular guy. I am a regular guy, but like this is nice. This is nice. This is really nice, guys. It's good to see you, Amber. Happy Ramadan.
Thank you, sir. Happy St. Patrick's.
St. Patrick's. You can say Happy Ramadan to me too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, you just found out that Vance Michel did the Shahada.
I did a shit.
When I think of who follows the pillars of Islam, I always go Vance Michel. He is the man.
Now here's the deal, man. I quit being Muslim though.
Why?
Like, yeah, I know. That's
what
I know
happened?
that's what they say not
Haram. Yeah. What happened? Why did you quit?
Damn. Yeah, I quit because here's the deal. All right, when I went into jail, you know what I mean? Yeah. I went into jail and everything was all good. But then it all started with the chicken and rice meals, okay?
That's pretty good.
Chicken and rice meals was really good up until Ramadan.
Yeah.
I seen what the kitchen could do when in Ramadan, they put some Muslim cooks in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the kitchen. So now when the chicken and rice meals come out for the Muslims, they got yellow rice.
Ooh.
They chicken look a little bit better. Oh. And I'm like, yo, how can I get a plate of that? They was like, yo, you got to be Muslim for that. Meanwhile,
you converted for the food.
Yo,
you converted for the chicken, which is the blackest Muslim thing I've ever
That was
heard.
kind of influence, though. That was the influence. That was a little. I was like,
that's how they got you.
That was the little. Oh, really? And then after that, my new roommate came in, a Pakistani brother named Mo. You know what I mean? Of course, short for. You know what I mean? So he was like, yo, he started to get the cool with me and all of that, and then all of a sudden he was like, Vince, you good brother.
Yeah.
Yo, you should become Muslim. He was like, yo, man, take your shahada and all of that. And I was like, yo, so if I take this shahada with you right now and go to mosque, I'm Muslim.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, and I can get the chicken right.
Yeah, some people convert for the 72 virgins, for the 4 wives. Nope. You converted for poultry.
I saw the chicken and rice place looking really better on that, and they get the dates and all of that, and it's a little vibe during Ramadan. I don't know.
It is a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I picked the vibe. So I'm like, and I was in jail, and plus you get to go to mosque.
Yeah.
So it's another way out the cell. So it's like anything out the cell I was getting into. Even law library. Yeah. There was law library. There was like people go, and what's funny to me about law libraries, because I'm like, a lot of people that go to law library, I'll be like, yo, y'all can't even read. What y'all even doing? They try to figure out a way to beat their case. I'm like, y'all can't even read. Y'all can't even read. What y'all doing? So anyway, I was signed up to go to mosque too. I would go to mosque. I took my shahada with homie.
The whole prayers.
Yeah, but then I was like, yo, I don't know about this Muslim thing, because once we go through, like, my knees was all messed up, so we getting down on the knees. I was like, I wasn't down with it. I wasn't down with it. Praying to the West all the time, son, because my knees wasn't feeling it, dog. I was like, yo, we gotta get on the knees all the time. And I don't know if it was just jail or it's just the Muslim way, but like, every week these brothers was fighting, and I was like, "Yo, yeah, son." I was like,
"It's in our blood."
Yeah.
I like to fight.
So I was like, "Yo, hold up, man. What we do?" I was like, "This is church, and every week we like, yo, y'all arguing about something."
Were they fighting amongst each other, or were they fighting with the others?
No, amongst someone, the just not really fighting, but that arguing type.
Yeah, we like to do that.
Yeah. It was that, so I was like, yo, that's how y'all get down. I was like, oh, thanks. So then, I got down with the chicken and rice meals and the dates and all that, but as soon as I got out of jail, and I couldn't keep it up, I couldn't keep it.
You smelled bacon? Bacon
yeah,
smells so
that's
good.
the thing. You know what broke me down? It wasn't even bacon, bro.
Pussy?
It was spam.
Spam? What's spam?
See?
Oh, the cans of meat?
Yeah.
There's pork in there?
Yeah, spam was the thing that broke me down. Like, I kept it up for about 2-3 weeks, but then, like, money got tight. I don't know. I was in a situation where I was like, oh, man, I was hungry and I had to cop the spam.
I think Allah would understand.
To survive.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I was like, nah, forget about it. And then it reminded me of what my homie said, too, because he was like, yo, bro, you Muslim? Because I remember one of my best friend's brother fortunately locked up with me. Like, I would say fortunately, but unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's the name of the podcast, Gabe. Unfortunately, fortunately.
So, like, yeah, he was like, yo, man, you Haitian, you know our culture.
Yeah.
We eat griot and all of that, man. You just gonna stop eating that? And I remember him saying that. I was like, yeah, bro. I was Rasta. I'm already used to it. But then I was like, dang. Completely. I was like, nah, I couldn't do it no more. I don't know.
You have a special relationship with food.
Yeah.
You're the only person I know who knows how to cook. You're the only man I know who knows how to cook. And you brag about it. Like, your stories, you're like, look at this delicious piece of chicken I just cooked. You're literally filming your barbecue thing and your pan. There's pride in your cooking.
Yeah, you know what the thing is? I started when I was really young.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a chef when I was young. I told my mom, I was like, yo, can I be I wanted to be a chef. I saw my uncle being a chef, and she told me, no. Yeah, she was like, no, there's too many racism in the kitchen and all that stuff, and you'll get disrespected. She's like, don't ever try to be in the kitchen. And I was like, all right, fine. Got that thought out of my head. But then I started to found love for it, and then after that I got to school and I started working in the kitchen in Forest, and she was right. There was racism. They disrespected the shit out of me. They disrespected the shit out of me. Yo, my teacher actually said, yo, Vance, she was like, Vance, I know, she was like, you always got to put wash your hands because people will think that your hands are dirty. And I'm like, why? And in my head, I'm thinking, like, why did she say that? I'm like, oh, because I'm black. I'm like, what kind
But
of
the hands are white.
Yeah.
Like, this part is
white. Oh, she never said that to the other white kids, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, son.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. And then after that, I started working for a black cook, and then he was like, yo, man, it's race. He's like, yo, are you a black man in the cooking industry? Oh, yeah, dog. It's bad for us, dog. And I'm like, yeah, man, I do see it's bad, but I still love it, though. Like, as you can see, I brag about the cooking.
Like, yeah, ladies, if you want a man who knows how to cook, go see.
Whole lot of
Dave
kids
Vance.
coming in.
There's a bunch of children coming. Hopefully, they'll keep walking through, and we won't. Oh no, please don't stay here. No, we are not recording in the regular studios today. Oh boy.
Yo, they all about to laugh.
All right. This was Vance This might get crazy. So there's a bunch of okay, guys. Let's point out what just happened. There's a
Super.
bunch of children
Yeah,
that just walked in. All right, their parents are gonna try to shush them off. That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to keep this PG.
Yo, no, we got an
PG
audience,
yeah,
dog.
It's
That'll
PG
be hard.
Hey kids, we're gonna have to keep this PG-5.
Maybe.
And
I'll you keep it.
yes, it's true. I'm the one who usually.
I'm gonna keep going, huh?
Sorry. Wait. Pardon. Sorry, sir. Monsieur, si vous voulez, il y a la cuisine qui est ouverte. Parfait. Okay, sorry.
Or okay, so get back to what you were
Yes.
saying, yeah.
So we need secret words, like for example, instead of prison, we need to go
Daycare.
they I used to have the man in daycare.
and yeah, I said there daycare and stuff.
But like, okay, let's go back. So you said there's a lot of racism in the kitchen.
Yeah, a lot.
From whom?
From I mean, the it could be the chefs, it could be the managers, it could be even customers.
Because
Like,
because like most kitchens that I saw, it's mostly like Mexicans
yeah,
and black people.
yeah.
There's not a lot of whites in there.
There's not a lot. No, there could be some whites in there. Yeah. Like my the last kitchen I worked for.
Yeah.
I worked for a white dude. And then there was a white dude in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There was a white girl in the kitchen as well. There was one Spanish dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was a couple. There was an Arab dude. That was
Arabs.
Yeah.
Arab man who
There
can
was an
cook.
Arab man.
There's
Yeah.
not many of them.
Matter of fact, he was from my school. Yeah. Matter of fact, he was from my school. He would be in there putting me on. He would be in there like making sure I didn't forget the lessons from the school and all of that.
You are somewhat of an Arab. I would say you're the Arabist black man I know.
Yeah.
There's something about you that like he's a brother from another mother.
I do. You know.
You're a sand.
I
Sorry.
I feel like that. And the Lebanese, I get along with the Lebanese a lot. I remember
Yeah.
when in the call centers and all of that. It's
true.
the Lebanese I was getting along
Do
with.
you feel, because we can talk a lot about racism now.
Yeah.
Do you feel that the kitchen was the most racist place you ever got to be?
Maybe the kitchen and maybe
Not comedy. Comedy, there's I don't know. Do you feel there's racism in comedy?
No. The comedy, everything is love. Everything is love.
Or competition, or hatred. Actually, it's either love or hatred. But there's no racism.
There's no little race. There's little racism. If it is, it's all about like not back in the day, because there was back in the day, but like now there maybe some. If it's racism, it's all in your head. I think so. I think it's all in your head, really.
It always blows my mind.
Yeah.
When I speak with someone who like racism blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because it's not the first thing that pops in my mind. Like
Okay.
there's people I don't like.
Right.
It's never been because of the color of their skin,
Right,
or how they
right.
speak, where they come from. It's mostly them as
Yeah.
people that I don't like.
Yeah.
The idea of hating someone just because they're black or
Right.
they're Arabs or they're white or Asian or whatever blows my mind as a
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's food. Okay, let's say you hate the guys, because
Right.
most racism is towards the men,
Right.
right? Most like Haitian food,
Okay.
very good.
Yeah.
Oxtail,
I just asked him.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Women, beautiful. There's beautiful women of every color. So it's mostly racism is mostly towards men between the age of 15 and 40.
Right.
Because once after you're over 40, there's a lot of people who are going to be racist towards you. I
Yeah.
find. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nah, I think I'm kind of feeling what you're saying, because like I love Indian women. You know what I'm saying? I like them. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, ladies, again, if you love cooking.
I like Indian women. You know, they look nice. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
But then Indian men.
Listen,
They kind of, you know what I'm saying? They kind of irritate me. No. If I just now, is that what you mean? Because like, and I don't. It's not like
you're racist. That's fine.
that's. And that's not because not off the bat, off prejudice. That's because I dealt with them a lot. Like I said, I was in call centers.
Yeah.
I was in kitchens.
You were taking their jobs. And that's what.
You know what I'm saying?
You were
So,
taking their call center
boom.
job.
You know what I mean?
You
Yeah.
work in a call center.
Yeah.
You had a white voice.
Yeah.
You didn't. You were.
Nah, not a white voice. I mean, that's why you think I'm not in call centers no more. I had this voice on the phone.
Yeah.
I would call up like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's good? This is me from Rogers. Rogers. They were like, Roger, you don't sound like you're from. Yo, I'm from Bell. I'm Bell. I'm representing. I'm representing the da da da. See, yo, a lot of, you know what the thing is. A lot of when I'm trying to when I sound when they give me assignments over the phone to like handle business or do surveys and stuff, a lot of people don't want to talk to this voice. But then when I'm on the phone with a deal with this voice, that's when they want to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean with a deal?
They're like, yo, I got 25% off you. You want to get 25 before you get cut? I see your bill. I see you want 25% off. Now they fuck with me. They saying, yeah, like, yo, you sound like you could hook me up. That was when I was shining with those retention deals. I was shining with those. Then they took me out of retention. Then I lost all my shine with this voice. But when they kept me in retention with the deals, like, yo, I'm like, I was keeping customers because they was fucking with it. They were like, oh yeah, 20, you sound like you got the hookup.
There's a beat to it. There's a rhythm to it. I would say with Rogers, if you picked up.
Yeah, they were like, yo,
hey, yo.
Yeah, they be like, you sound like you got the big deal hookup on. Let me talk to you, man. That's cool. I'm like, all right. I had to get out that call center business though. I really had to.
Yeah. How long did you last?
2 years. And
2 years. That's amazing. I lasted 4 days.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
2 years. 2 years, and then I decided, I'm like, yo, I got to go to cooking school. That's it.
No, the cooking school makes way more sense.
Yeah.
There's a video, I think Gabe still has it, about you describing how to make roux.
Yeah.
And it was at McLean's.
Yeah.
In the washroom.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, you got get that.
And I was fresh out of cooking school with that too.
And he used it for one of his videos.
Yeah, he did. How to make mushroom cream soup. Shout out
yes, not roux, sorry.
Yeah.
In the mushroom cream soup you have to add roux. Is that the right word? Roux?
Yeah, you gotta mix the roux and all of that. But I skipped a step.
Oh.
Yeah.
You remember from 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
6 years ago.
Yeah. I skipped a step.
What was the step?
I think
Mike, you still remember? You're the biggest pothead I know. Your memory is so interesting, Vance. I'm pretty sure you forgot my name a couple of times.
Yo, there's times I'm not good with names, man. I'm serious.
I'm terrible too.
So terrible with names. So I don't know. I should just start writing, but I don't. Because I'm not thinking I'm gonna meet all these people in my life, then or see them again.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I see them again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh damn, I'm stuck. There's these people I wish I knew their names. I keep seeing them, and I'm like, oh damn, it's been a year. I've been going by knowing, because I know 2 people in the group, their names. And I don't know none, so I be like, yo, what's up to them and all of them. And then to them, I get a bye because I know these 2 names.
My man.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, check that. One day, last week, they showed up on me without the 2.
What did you do?
I was stuck, yo. I'm looking at all 3 like, I don't know y'all names. Like, oh, and it's been a year.
You can't ask.
I was like, yo, this is fucked up. I'm like, no, I'm way beyond that. They gave me gifts before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm way beyond. Yeah, I'm way beyond
gift level.
I'm way beyond that, kid. Like, I should know. This
Oh my
guy's.
god. The worst is when you ask someone their name. Like, I'll ask, let's say I meet someone after a show. And I'm like, hey man, great show. And then I shake their hand.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, so what's your name? I
Yeah.
always ask. And like, let's say Tristan.
Okay.
Well, nice to meet you, Tristan. 30 seconds later, I'm like, fuck, I forgot their name.
Oh damn.
I'm terrible at that. I feel like a psychopath. That I'm like, I really want to focus. I want to remember you. Totally forget.
Oh my god.
Is it the weed? Do you think? Because I smoke weed too. Do you think?
Yeah. No, me, no.
Or we just don't care.
I don't think. No, it's not the weed. It's our short-term memories. We're getting old. We don't care. It's like
think
we can only store so much in our head.
We meet so many people. I mean,
Yeah.
you run 2 shows a week now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
2 shows a week.
Hurley's Pub every Monday.
Yeah.
8 8 p.m.
8 p.m. and 10:30 p.m.
And the 10:30 p.m.
Yeah.
10:30 p.m. I've heard is the wild one.
Yeah, that's
Where
wild.
everything goes wild.
It goes
crazy.
everything goes wild. We want it to, but we
Yeah.
gotta control it sometimes.
Yeah.
You know. Some certain people be raising the roof. They be fucking. We be like, yo, do what you want to do, and then after that, they come in and they want to burn the playground down, and we're like, hold the fuck up, like. We gotta take your lighter now, like.
But you know what?
Yeah.
That's great. If you're looking for this,
Yeah.
that's the place to go.
Yeah.
If you're looking for like, oh,
yeah, like.
the ceiling might fall.
Yeah.
Someone will say some crazy shit.
Yeah.
This is the place to go. There's an audience for that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You guys been running it for what, like 3 years now?
Three. The open mic for
Yeah.
like 3-4 years, and then the 8 p.m. show like 6-7.
6-7 years.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
It's like 6-7. You know what's crazy? I found one of the videos where we did one outside during the pandemic.
Yes, I remember. I think I was on that show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up, because I see you were in it, and Gable Massey was in
Yeah.
it. Josh was in it. Shapiro.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We were
Like
children.
Like this lineup will never be ever again at least. I looked at this like, I think Elspeth was there.
Wow. It was
Like this lineup right here is a never. I was like, the magical moments that happen at this show is.
It's man. We honestly, as the older I get, the more I realize we have a good scene. Even if this scene has inner like fighting between them.
Yeah,
we still have a good scene.
No, we still have a great scene.
There's
great
no, you know,
scene.
I mean, yeah, sure. Sometimes people fight.
Yeah.
But how lucky you are? There's shows everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You get to run. You said 7 years. You've been
Yeah,
running a show.
7 years. I've
Seven.
been doing it.
Name where else can you run 7 years? You know what I mean? Like we're
Yeah.
lucky. People trust us. Rooms. They give us rooms, and we're
Right.
like, go ahead, go crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm totally grateful and blessed to be at Hurley's for this long, and that they letting us that they've been cooperating with us too, especially with all the management changes too, especially
And
with
they're
all
still
that.
cool with you.
Yeah,
That's amazing,
it's
man.
like I mean, there were times where I'm like, oh man.
We're done.
Well, yeah, it's like they're not gonna. I was like, oh shoot, new boss. I'm like, oh dang, oh dad, this is what they doing now. Oh, what happened to all these people? Like, yo, there was so many, and I'm thinking like, we might be, but then it's like, what? We're still here, yo. What? What? It's like, man, I can't believe it. I'm saying, yeah, I'm grateful for that. Totally blessed, and the support that we have from especially the staff too, because like
Yeah, your bartender's so cool.
yeah, exactly. Like I sometimes I'm not gonna brag, but like I feel like we got the best because like listen to the point where I'm like even Comedy Nest took them. So
It's true. It's true. The confidence that take them.
yeah. So but it's like I'm like yeah, because Zach he really he helps us with the setup with the environment of the show, and yeah, we're very lucky for that because I go to other places I'm like dang, they gotta set up their sound and set up their like when they come in they gotta make sure the tables is even arranged and
Zach is a gem.
Yeah,
It always made me feel comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that because I used to have other shows. Like I mean, this show I'm blessed.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
very nice with the hotel. They have they give us we have their support. They
Right.
help us out. But I've done shows before where like the bartender was so pissed that we're there.
yeah, exactly.
You're like, ugh, this
Yeah.
comedy show again.
Yeah, exactly.
And Zach, I've never always felt welcome every time I
Yeah.
showed up. He's like, hey, what's up? We
Yeah.
don't see you often. Blah blah blah. Very friendly.
Or he's
Now
not shaking it up like making
Yeah.
like what I'm saying like dang, you about to deliver a hard
Yeah.
punchline you hear shaking it
What's the name of that?
bro
Like
the,
what?
it's called a martini shaker or whatever.
The martini shaker is the enemy of comedy.
Yeah.
Because like you're doing a show, everybody's quiet, everybody's listening, and you're like, oh, this is the moment that we live for. I'm coming for that punchline, and then you're. Dude, I did a show. I was in. Gabe's or remove that part. I did a show during my tour. I don't want to say where. And there was a comedian on stage, and then I look at the bartender, and he's like, I'm like, you don't have to shake it that much. No one cares. No one cares that it's you can stir it.
Yeah.
Fuck James Bond.
Yeah.
Stir. Who really? Someone's gonna notice if it's stirred, not shaken. Go fuck yourself. Oh God, I hate. I make it like I'm never ordering anything shaken. That's my stirred, not shaken. This is reverse James Bond. That's what I order. I'll have a martini stirred with a spoon, not shaken. Go fuck
Matter of fact,
yourself.
with a straw.
Yes.
Okay, you with a plastic straw.
Yes.
Make it really silent. Yo.
Why? Why? Who are you trying to impress?
And they go hard to it. I'll be
Yes.
like, yo, what's the deal? I'm like, yo, you know what? Okay, now me, I just go with it now. I just like, because I know sometimes like, I don't want to throw me off. So sometimes I'm just like, I just go with it. It's like crowd work. It's like, I notice like with comedy, it's a lot with beats and stuff.
Yes.
So it's
Especially with you,
yeah. So
Mr.
it's like,
Rapper.
yeah. So it's like a lot of even
Instead
with
of ants in your pants, dude. You don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some comics have lines
Uh-huh.
that I'll be like chilling with other comics, and then we'll drop them.
yeah.
Instead of ants in your pants, like some lines, I still ain't getting pussy with that line either. Like there's lines that we're like, it's not this and I. It's
Yeah.
like you have lines that are memorable
Yeah,
in
thanks.
comedians' minds.
Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean,
You're a poet, Vance Michel.
man, I'm just trying to like, because yeah, I just noticed a lot of things with, especially with rap, because I was a rapper.
He was a rapper, Vito Blaze.
Yeah, so it's like when I started joke writing,
Yeah.
and I noticed what hits on stage, like the beats. I felt like the rhythm of what makes a good joke work. So then I noticed that the similarities between, oh man, you know what? That's kind of like the same feel of when you got a good punchline in the song. So I started feeling like when, you get that beat, like, oh snap, dang. When I say that joke, I feel like that was like a bar in a rhyme. I'm gonna keep saying that because like,
Yeah.
I get that same feeling like, oh, that was a good bar, that was a good joke. Keep that. Like, if it gets the same syncopation, I don't know, whatever. If I get this,
I don't know that word.
if I got syncopation on a joke, and like I know because you guys peep this, like you're like, oh, the lines on the bar because some of the jokes got like syncopation of like the same syncopation of like a song. That's probably why.
Like, what's the thing? Is it rhythm?
It's like the rhythm, yeah, the
Okay.
rhythm. So it's like
Syncopation.
yeah, syncopation. It's like it's
I'm
a music
impressed,
term.
Vance, that you know that word.
Yeah,
It's a music word?
Yeah, I was a musician
Okay.
before all of this. That's what I really wanted to do, yo. No, actually, before all of this, I wanted to be a cop.
A cop?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Vance Michel as a cop. I'm gonna create a ChatGPT photo of you as a police officer.
It was a cop, then a lawyer.
You wanted to arrest other black people? What?
Yeah, I want to know. That's when I was like, oh, nah, I'm not doing that. Then I wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
And then after that, because I was like, oh, lawyer makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, I wanted to be the cook. And then my mom told me that. And then I was like, all right, what makes a lot of money? Computer programmer. So I wanted to be a computer programmer for a while.
Really?
Yeah. Computer programmer. Then I went into ITT Tech, no longer in function, because that was a fucked up school. I went to ITT Tech, and then they told me for computer programming, but I flunked out of computer programming. So
can't see you being-
to stay in the ITT Tech and to
Yeah.
at least get the degree, they said, yo, you could be in web development. They said web development or information technology.
Yeah.
And that was like to connect, to make routers and shit. Actually, to like, make networks.
Yeah.
Yeah, put Wi-Fi in buildings.
IT,
and,
yeah.
IT, basically. Yeah, it was like the beginning of IT at that point. It was like 2000 or something.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of IT. This was like before routers was even. No, routers are just coming out.
Yeah.
And then, but web development too. And I was like, man, ain't no money in web development. I'm going to information technology. I wish I did the other. Anyway.
I truly, man, when I imagine you, either comedian, rapper, or cook.
Yeah.
I don't see you in an office.
Yo.
You would hate your life in an
Yo.
office. You're not an office guy.
Exactly.
You're too wild, dude.
I can't
With all
believe
due
I-
respect, I don't see, like, it's not an insult. You're a wild man.
Thank you. I'm glad I didn't go that way. Yeah. I'm thankful I got arrested for me to find my way
Hey.
to comedy.
You gotta hit rock bottom to find your way yourself back
Rock
to the top. man.
bottom, bro. Rock bottom. I didn't think I would see a day like this. You know, there was days where I didn't think see days like this.
Really?
Yeah. It was
Damn,
days,
those
bro.
are dark days then.
Dark, bro. Dark.
Were you like in a cell or like
Cell, like yo,
at night?
and there were some cells where, because I got in trouble in jail one time, so like there were times where you were locked in a cell and you will only come out for like an hour a day, and then even at like meal times they'll bring your food and slide it under the door, and then you're like, damn. Then you just look at your food and you're like, oh man, it's just mashed potatoes, chicken. I never got fried chicken in there, man. Golly, yo, the first thing once I came out, the first place I went to was Popeyes, man. I went to Popeyes, yeah. I think I ate at Popeyes for like 8 days straight as soon as I got out, man. I was bugging. I was bugging with the fried chicken.
It's funny you say like there's days where you look and you're like you don't imagine that one day you'll ever get out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's.
And I appreciated
You scared me.
Yeah, and I appreciated some titties too. Like it was crazy too because when I was in there, they was
Popeye chicken and prostitute.
Yeah, no, I like there was this like I never like
Breasts either way.
Yeah. I would take you see girls every day, but I'll see girls every day. I was in the trap, but like boom, it was all taken away, and then all of a sudden I'm like, dang man, I'm around men all the time. I'm like, dang man. Ain't no ladies, man. God
no
damn.
headaches. No one complaining.
I don't know. Yeah,
what are
well,
you
kinda,
thinking?
Well, yeah, well, it was peaceful. But then
Yeah.
there was this one pretty nurse that'll come around. I swear to God. And you know me, I told you I'll do anything to get up out the cell. She'll come around, and the people will line up and to get their pills. And I'll get on the line, and I wouldn't have a pill because the pills get prescribed. But you could go up to them if you have a headache. You can ask for an aspirin. So I would go up on the line, even if I didn't have a headache. A lot of us would too.
It's just to have like female contact.
Yo,
Just
yeah, and talk. And you know what? I would see it in her face. She love it. She love all the attention she would get. Of course, this little cute white girl coming, and then a line of big black dudes like coming up, and I'm like, yo, she love this shit though.
You gotta love your job.
Yeah,
she loved her job.
Yo,
you gotta find ways to love your job.
She came through smelling good too. She came through pleased. Yeah, son. I was like, yo, this nurse with it too. Yeah. She would always give it.
It's fun to tease.
Yeah.
She was enjoying being the tease. She knew. Listen, you don't have access to porn. She was your porn.
Yeah, she knew it too. And a shout out to that nurse because she did us a great deal. She is great, and she gave us she was like, oh, you want a time? Oh, okay, sure. And then she would give it to us. She would know. She knew. So that's why I was like, yeah, shout out to that nurse because she knew we jacked off to her a couple of nights in a row.
I did a show once, and in the audience there was a gorgeous woman, like in shape. You could tell she works out a lot. She had like a giant booty. I'm like, what do you do? And she's like, oh, I'm a correctional officer.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? And then I imagine all the horny men. I'm like, oh, you're their porn.
Yeah.
And they're getting the best because, man, to stare at these pants and like in a nice, sexy uniform, like to stare at that ass in that uniform, it must be pretty nice. Were there any female correctional officers?
Yo, I was about to get into it. There was this. Shout out to the CO. I think her name was Miss Pam.
Miss Pam. Shout out to Miss Pam.
And Miss Pam was like, she was like this oldish, cooler looking, but she had the fatty, I think. Yeah, she had the fatty. And then and then, during lockdown and all of that, she'll walk around, checking on us. But like, she caught a couple of people being off the walk. She caught a couple. Matter of fact, she caught a couple of. Even mine, they will come out like even after lockdown. They were like, oh damn, I think Miss Pam saw me, son. And it was like, what? It was like, yo, I was peeing on during lockdown. While she was walking through with that fat ass.
Hey, listen.
I was like, yo, Miss Pam.
Knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
You're not hurting anybody. You're near cell, bro.
I mean, we in our cell. I'm like, I mean, come on. If anything that we can do in peace in there, please, like, don't take that away from us. Yeah, so I'm sure Miss Pam saw a couple of people, and I'm like, I don't think she told. She don't told. I don't think she never told. That's why I was like, shout out to her. Matter of fact, I don't think she working there. That's why I said her name. And if she is,
there's a lot of Pams.
yeah, if anything, she need to quit anyway. She need to retire, Miss Pam. Goddamn. She need to retire. She working in there. And she get fired.
How was your first? So okay, so you get out of prison.
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah.
First state of freedom. Like
Yeah.
you're free.
Yeah.
What's the first thing? Was it Popeye chicken? Was it
First thing was
a
Popeye.
lady of the night?
Yeah.
What was it? A beer? An iced cappuccino? What was the first thing you went for?
I went for chicken, beer. I went for beer. I went
nice
for
cold
chicken.
You didn't. There's no beer in
Yeah.
the prison, right?
No. Went to chicken and beer. There's hooch in prison, but that's another story. Like we try to make our own shit, but like no, there's we try to do. I got for the beer, then I got for the chicken, and then for the ladies, like I waited a week or two.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did it feel walking in the streets, the cold air, the sun? You must have been like, oh God, I never want to go back. Like, how did you feel?
Yo, I felt grateful, thankful, and I felt like
You were in Canada?
I was in Canada, and I was glad to be in Canada, and because I got to get out, to just appreciate like nature.
Yeah.
That's when I really started appreciating nature. Like, oh dang, like I always knew I liked nature, but that's when I was like, oh man, this is great. Like,
You like nature? I didn't know you were into nature.
yeah, I'm a nature dude. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm not down for tenting outside, camping outside, like and making the tents and all of that. But I did it before, But like I'm down for like putting a trailer or.
Oh, that's why you told me you were earlier in the park today.
Yeah.
Just want to be surrounded by trees and grass and stuff.
Yeah, like that or campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I do that stuff because I went to a lot of camps, music camps and stuff like that, sleepaway camps back then. So, dealing with the Salvation Army, growing up in my life.
What? I don't know that. Like
Salvation Army?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the big church organization. Man, that's.
I know they help people. I don't know exactly.
They more than help. They're a big church organization. They're like started by William Booth. It's a church / charity. So yeah, you see the ringing the bells every Christmas.
Yeah.
But they have church services in the morning. They got the bands like that play instruments and all of that, like trombone, trumpets, all of that stuff every Sunday. And these musicians are skilled. If you're playing for the Salvation Army, then you could play for anything.
Yeah.
So then after that, because you do that, then you can go. They'll put you in a camp like
when you were young.
Yeah. So I was doing all that stuff like you going to sleepaway camp, going to band practices, like
That's how you got into music and stuff.
yeah, that's how I got into music and all of that. And I was with them for years. I was like, because I got kicked out of my mom's church when I was young, so she put me in the Salvation Army.
Why were you kicked out?
I was being a badass up in there. I was just like, I mean, they would have Sunday schools, and I wasn't participating in Sunday schools. Yeah, I would just be running around and just causing all types of craziness, causing fights.
You?
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I was fighting a lot.
Were you like a bad boy, or were you like a funny? Because you're funny. There's silliness to you.
Yeah.
There's a cute silliness, which when you're on stage, I can feel like he's on. He didn't smoke too much. He didn't drink too much. He's on, and you're very silly.
Right.
You have this is everybody's gift from God.
Yeah.
You're very silly. So I can't imagine you being like a gangster or like creating havoc or beating up people.
That's what I'm saying. But I got into a little
tips.
fight. Yeah, man. Because I mean, I had a little mouth on me. And
I could see that.
I just had a mouth, and plus, like, I just like to fight. I actually did like to fight.
Fight.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I actually wanted to be like, that's what I say. I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be Batman, bro. I wanted to actually be Batman out here in these streets, man. I wanted to fuck people up.
That would be. I would love
And
to
make
see.
sure, make sure there was justice being served out here. And then I seen what you could get fucked up. I ain't trying to be a vigilante. I ain't trying to get shot out here. So I was like, yo, chill. I don't need to be Batman out here. Let me just try to defend myself and stuff like that. And I was good. I was really a fighter type dude, just joke / me. And then when I had to back it up, I'll back it up until one day I got my ass whipped. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use my head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use I noticed my brain is the muscle that I gotta use.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. It's funny. Like, listen, when I make the post, I ask for like the guests to send me photos. I would love to see photos of you when you're like in your 20s. If you have any, or like when you're as a child in your 20s, in your 30s.
Okay.
I want to see the evolution of Vance Michel. You at the church. You as a rapper. I know you as a comedian. I don't.
Me and ITT Tech. Yeah.
Tech.
I got that. I got
dress shirts.
Nah, yeah. I got the graduation.
Congrats.
Yeah, the congrat. I graduated from that school. That school, I say that school because it doesn't exist no more.
That's crazy.
It doesn't even. Yeah.
That's cool.
It doesn't even exist no more. The whole organization defunct over some.
Dude, okay. I'm gonna share a story that I never shared, but since we're talking about schools, so when I started comedy, I needed income.
Okay.
So I drove for Uber for like a year, but it was very bad on my car. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna become an ESL teacher, English as a second language.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a school here in Montreal, and I signed up. You didn't have to pay to sign in; you could just sign in, and then when you do the exam, you pay. And I did all the classes.
Okay.
And when it came time to like do the exam, I just didn't do the exam.
Oh, wow.
So I just got all the knowledge, never paid for my tuition.
Wow.
I never got the degree, but then I could do it online. So I just got the degree online.
Oh, wow.
So I got I had all the knowledge from an actual school. I got the degree online, and then I started working as an English teacher.
Yo, you see?
So there's a school right now in Montreal that I owe like a couple of $1,000s to.
Oh, snap.
When I'll have it, I'll send it to you, ladies. But in the meantime, sorry.
I mean, you can always get a job and just, pay them back once you get the money and all of that.
Exactly. I'm working on becoming famous. And once I have the money,
you're famous enough, baby. You know what I mean?
I'm not rich enough. I can tell you that much.
People know you, son. People know you. That's for damn sure. Yo, that's the thing. People think like, oh, they see me all the time, or they might even see this clip and be like, oh man, you making some big bucks, man. And I'm like, yo, I see you everywhere. Like, I'm like, it is something. I'm not making nothing. It's like if anything I get, and then I have to put it right back in just so we could keep it going or anything like that. It's like
English comedy versus French comedy. I remember you did a sketch where I think it was the video for Christmas with your gang where you're like, oh no, we need money for X in the sketch, and you're like, I know what to do, and then you did French comedy.
Yeah.
You came back with stacks of cash. I started French comedy. I've done maybe 3-4 shows, and I got paid on my 4th show.
Yeah, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people want me to sell my soul to do French comedy right now.
Why sell your soul? Well, you're Haitian. You know how to speak French. Why sell your soul? What do you think? What do you find that sell your soul?
Oh man, no. I don't feel it finding selling my soul. It's because me personally, I don't have anybody that's wrong against anybody that want to do French comedy, right? French, because we live in Montreal.
Yeah.
I mean,
we live in Quebec, first of all.
Yeah, we live in Quebec, whatever. Yeah, we live in Quebec. So, I mean, get your money, get your bag. It's the biggest, it's a bag that you could definitely get out here. Yeah, you could definitely get. It's just me personally because I know, like, I just want to do good in English comedy. I know that once I try to do, even if I do French comedy and English comedy, I don't have enough room in my head, the capacity to juggle those two.
I think you're underestimating yourself. I started writing in French, and I find that when I write in French, my English jokes got better because it's like two different brains. So the French brain will come up with a punchline,
Right.
that I take and I put in English. In English, I put it in French. So it's as if you have two writers working at the same time. I highly listen. You're
I never
bilingual.
thought about
I
that.
highly recommend doing it. Listen. I started. It's very hard to. Like I'm having so much difficulties getting booked because
Right.
you ask for a spot and they give you a spot like 6 months later. 'Cause
Yeah, I
there's,
hear about that.
5,000 open micers in the city.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna give up. I enjoyed it. I
Right.
did 20 minutes, 18 minutes. I don't want to lie. I did 18 minutes
Okay.
and destroyed in French.
Okay.
So I'm like, I think
Bordel?
no, in Saint Adèle. That's the thing. Also,
Okay.
there's shows across Quebec. If you have a car and if you have access to a car, you can go everywhere and do it in French.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Quebec City be having places. And
Yeah, so yeah, please don't consider selling. Why is it selling your soul?
I say selling
you're
my soul. I
Haitian,
find.
bro. You're Haitian.
I know I need to be out there entertaining the Haitian people in French because I show up to the Haitian joints and, and they all expect me to speak French and they're like, yo, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? I'll be like, yo, I come through with my New York and then they look at me like, you don't speak no French? I'll be like, nah, man, what's up? You don't speak no English, man? Come on, man, speak some English, man.
You speak French, right?
Un peu, I'm out here.
Un peu. I
Un
thought you
peu.
spoke French.
No, I should speak more. I should speak more.
Yeah.
I took a francisation course and all that, but no, I should speak more.
Listen, there's no Vance Michel in the French scene.
Yes.
I've done, as I said, I've met a few. There's no
There's no
Vance Michel.
No. I know because I've been with all of them,
Yeah.
all the black French
Yeah.
comedians.
There's not many of them, too.
No.
There's like, what, 6, 7?
Yeah. I perform with all of them. There's none.
There's no Vance Michel.
Matter of fact, I've been performing on them, and then when I do a little French, and so they'll tell me like, "Yo, you should do," because all of them tell me I should do. That's what I'm saying. Actually, I just seen Dolino. You know Dolino?
Dolino,
Yeah. I just seen Dolino.
Listen, not only is he,
He's
so
a killer.
hot.
Yeah.
He's so hot. Like, can we talk? He's very funny. I've only seen him destroy, but goddamn, this kid is smoke show.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
We can't even start. Don't even start.
Listen, I know in the black culture you guys can gay it up, but I can't. So let me. I'm like, God, I am Dolino. What a
No.
handsome man.
I ain't gonna say Toledo. Yeah, Toledo.
He's like, and he's so friendly. Every time I met him, he's like, "Hey, good to see." Like he makes you. Whew, and you're like, "Oh, he remembers."
Yeah.
All right, that was gay. All right, but truly, I'm like, what a talented, hot young man.
Yeah, so I seen Dolino last week, and we were just talking. Yeah,
We
we
saw
said
him. He's hot.
I see. Yeah, we were walking. He was walking in front of Brass. Matter of fact, it was like 2 Sundays ago, and we were coming out of Brass. Me and Goldfan. He was like, "Oh shit, Dolino." He's walking with a, pretty thing. You know?
Really? Yeah.
Every time I see him, it's a different pretty.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna settle on like that.
Let's not throw him under the bus. You don't know
Yeah,
what
I
this
ain't
guy's
gonna do
doing.
it. Say, but like, yeah, and then he was like, yeah, man, and then he was encouraging me, like, try French and try English, because we used to do Bad Boys together, and then we used to be like all the time when we was on the same bill with each other. We used to joke around and be like, yo, man, one day we should fuck them up and I'll do the French and you do English. Yeah. And then they just stopped doing Bad Boys.
It's a shame. That was a fun role. I did it a couple of times. It's always interesting performing in front of only black crowds.
Yeah.
Because they either love you or they're like,
Yeah.
Nope.
No, but and plus these ones were like, they were like the conservative, judgmental.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. There's a lot of them were having fun though. A lot of them were fun.
The black shows are always fun.
Yeah.
Because even if you see someone bomb, it's still funny.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
also, if I was speaking with Claudine last time. You know Claudine?
Yeah.
She's killing it in the French scene.
Right.
And I was telling her, like, black people are funny.
Right.
Like, black families are funny. There's comedy in black families. And I find that most black people has a sense of humor that I don't always find amongst the whites.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So when you perform in front of black people, if they heckle you, they're going to be funnier than you. There's a possibility older black lady is going to say something that is funnier than your whole set.
That's what happened last Sunday at the That's what happened last Sunday at the show I was at. Yeah, this comedian was up, and there was a couple of black ladies from Chicago in front, and man, they you say something to them, if they said something, it was funnier than that whole person's set. And then there was times when the host was like, "Yo, lady, you want to come up on stage?" That's how funny she was. Like, she was to the point where I was like, "Oh, body," because I saw that before I even got up. I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." You know, I gotta see me, like, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, if there's an extra. Because sometimes you go up on stage and you're expecting you to be the band, but sometimes you got to look at the audience and realize, oh snap, there's an extra player that wants to play. Sometimes, okay, maybe there's somebody there's a cymbal hitter in the crowd. Let me use that when I got to use. So when I got up on stage, I realized, oh snap, there's a couple. I gotta send this a cymbal hitter. Boom. I got that. And so when I'm on the set, I use that to my advantage. I actually use her to my advantage because I know she knew some punchlines too. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use some jokes where she know the punchline. But hey, let's play the game. Let's see if she knows this punchline. And mostly I knew I could set her up with it. And then boom, it worked.
But that's experience. That's years of hosting your show.
Yeah.
Where you know how to. That's why I always say hosting is such an important tool for any up-and-coming comedian. Once you have like 5-7 minutes, start hosting.
Yeah.
Just to develop your ability to do crowd work.
Yeah.
As you said, to use the crowd to your advantage. Yeah. It's so important. And you could tell when someone knows how to host because they'll do a set in front of a tough crowd. Yeah. And they'll be able, as you said, to play the cymbal.
Yeah.
They'll be able to get everything they want from a crowd.
And never stop learning. Like, I never stop. Like, there's times where I be thinking I know everything of stand up, and like, even though I'm 9 years in, or and I'm thinking I might know everything of how to do, even how to write and everything. But I'm like, nah, there's still some things. Like, you could never stop learning. Like, there's something, I saw a video of how to even pace yourself the other day. And, like, I think last month. And once I saw this video, it changed almost everything of how I do my delivery.
Share with me what you.
It was like this video about pacing, all right? So it's like, how would you deliver your set? Because some people are thinking about the next joke before they even finish their first joke.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're when you deliver your set, imagine how you would conversate with somebody that you know and how you make them laugh.
Yeah.
You know, do you actually go talk to them with the same beats that you go on stage with the, hey, how you do? Like, do you go to your friend and be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, everybody, what's it going? And then be like, hey, everybody, what's it going? You don't talk to them with the same type of beats, right?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You talk to them as, you know, your friend, and something, you might slow down, you might speed up, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you might not even though you might make them laugh, you might keep it going or whatever. So, and then, talk to the audience as if you would talk to your dear friend that you always make laugh. Like, talk to the audience as if Gabe, like, it's Gabe. It's the audience is Gabe. You feel me?
Just a bunch of Gabes.
Yeah, a bunch of Gabes that just imagine
everywhere.
And then after that, on top of that, when you're talking to them too, it's like listen to don't step on the laughs.
That's so
at
important.
all. Yeah, don't step on the laughs. Listen to the audience, and then when you start, and then it's like imagine that person that you talk to, that dear person that you always make laugh. Imagine them, and imagine that you're talking to them, and then see, once you notice that, I noticed once I did that, I noticed sometimes I'll slow down. I'll speed up when I have to, or I'll slow down. Cause like, it's more now. My delivery is more natural. It's not like ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba ba. Like, you know, it's more like boom boom. And then even people will notice that too. They be like, "Yo, Vance, like, yo, Sam, da da da," and I'll be like, "Yo, I watched this video. Like, I send you the link. Like, here it is."
It's do you find that, because you said speak as if you make someone laugh off stage, like your friend. I feel as I get older, I'm getting more and more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I keep comedy to when I'm on stage. Like, I don't when before we were comedians,
Yeah.
I was a funny guy. You know,
Right,
talk to a
right.
girl, make her laugh, speak with a guy, but now all my interaction off stage are so comedy related. I'm either talking with a venue, I'm talking with a booker, I'm talking with other comedians to work on a show.
Yeah.
So this
Right.
is the only time where I get to be a human and just speak with people that I'm interested in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't you, do you find that you find you're getting more and more serious as you get older?
Yeah, and then after that, I like it's because of that. I routinely like inject myself with comedy, like moments like this. Like I have to force myself because I notice like because of what we do, it could get so serious for us sometimes,
serious.
and to the times where the only funny parts is boom, like we're on stage, or it's like, or maybe we can go to a green room, but then some shows that we can't even talk in the green room. So it's like, yo, it's like then be in between that gets it. So I'd be like, damn, I really have to fucking schedule funny
time.
fun time. I have to schedule me watching a comedy. I have to schedule me hearing other funny podcasts and watching other comedy specials, and sometimes like Peter's, Peter Bone, he's a good,
I love Peter Boy.
he's that green room talker in the back. Sometimes you need that,
Obrigado.
you need that, you need that Peter Bone. Sometimes I have to force myself and sit down and be like, yeah, let me fuck with Peter right now because I need this shit. Like, for real, like, yeah.
I need a Peter Bowen moment in
like
my
if I
life.
see
God
Peter
bless
Bone
him.
going in, blah, 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 and I'm going in with him too because I'm going to be like, yo, I know during the week it might get rough and this is the moment that I'm going to,
That's
it's
smart.
yeah.
Schedule your fun time.
Yeah,
Schedule
you got to,
your
bro.
silliness.
You got to inject it. Like, boom, I have to sit myself and be like, yo, oh shit, let me watch Seinfeld for 2 hours, or it's a wrap. I'm not gonna get no funny
Oh man, that's not a bad idea. I
because
need
we're
to
not
start
at
doing
school anymore.
Yeah.
School all the time. We used to chill with the homies or play our sports, but now it's like, oh,
Or like just flirting with girls.
Yeah.
That's when I used to shine.
Yeah.
That was my comedy was tip top. Just
Right.
chilling with the girls or chilling with. It's either women or Jews. It was
Yeah.
like just chilling with my Jews or chilling with women, and I'd be like, man, this is funny time.
That's-
But now I don't have time for women, and I barely see my Jews. So I'm like, when I'm just so serious. I find myself so serious. And
Yo.
all the podcasts I listen to, they're serious podcasts. Even the comedy ones are serious.
Yeah.
It's like philosophy and like therapy, but there's no.
oh man, oh
I
no,
need some.
you gotta watch. This is one I'm watching recently. What's funny with Marco? Marco. Like with Funny Marco. Like thoughts with Funny Marco.
I don't know who's.
Oh
Mark?
man, this guy is just he's just ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous brain numbing podcast, and famous stars are on it too.
Yeah.
Like recently he's got good with his interviewing skills, but like if you see it from the beginning, it's kind of rough because he's kind of like, he has some questions, but sometimes he'll let the other people do most of the talking
Yeah.
while he's just doing dumb stuff. But like it's the most silliest podcast right now, and it's getting like 1 million views
Yeah?
right now. Yeah, right now, Funny Marco.
Funny Marco.
Thoughts with Funny Marco.
Thoughts with Funny Marco.
Yeah, that
All right.
and
Shout out.
and then Who's Funny with Dion Cole
Yeah.
is like, comedian Dion Cole. I mean, he has like he interviews, but like they have like really funny moments. Donnell Rollins, you got
Donnell Rollins is hilarious.
you got to see the episode with Donnell Rollins and Dion Cole. That was hilarious. And-
I've listened to him on the Joe Rogan podcast a couple of
Yeah.
times. Some people are just. I'm like, this person is naturally
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, and even in like real life, when he came out here at JFL, and he's like that in real
Wow.
life. And then like he's even trying to. I see him try to get some white women out here. Like he
Ooh.
was trying to get on this comedian out here. I remember that clear as day. Not this.
He was trying to get it on with a girl.
Yeah.
A comedian.
Yeah, but
Do I know her?
yeah, no.
Is she a Montrealer?
No,
Okay.
Toronto. But then she was like, yeah. But then you probably do know her because she did come out here. She came out here for a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to. He was trying
right,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, but then he peeped like.
She's a tall lady and he's
Yeah,
a short man.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So then I was like, "Oh shit!" But then it didn't go down. But then I think he realized what he was doing, and then he just, left, like disappeared. You didn't see him, son. I was like, talk about. That's when I realized how smart that man is. Like he knows when trouble or whatever. He doesn't put himself in that position.
Yeah.
Like if he sees something was going, like he knows. That's why I can see how he lasts in Hollywood for so long. Cause there's so many traps.
Oh yeah.
There's so many traps, man.
Yeah.
And I pray, and I'm sometimes I'll be like, man, I want to get famous. Da, 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 da. But then I realize like, oh, I'm so happy I'm not famous now because I'm not ready right now. Because even now. Sometimes I'm like, oh snap, because I realize I learned some lessons now. I'm just like, oh snap. What if I was? That could have been way more.
Forget making mistakes or whatever.
Yeah.
Just your private life being public. Dude, I've dated one comedian 4 years ago. To this day, people are bringing it up. To this day, you understand? And I have 2,000 followers. You understand? I'm a nobody.
Right.
To this day.
To this day.
You're like, hey, I've heard you. I'm like, oh man, that was like 5 years ago. That was during COVID. I had hair. I had long, luscious hair when we were dating.
And wait a second, y'all didn't even date for that long. Y'all was dating for like
2 years.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the thing. Yeah, it was tight long. That's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, but it was during COVID. There was nothing happening.
There was nothing happening.
To this day, people
so
are
like 1 year shouldn't even be. Yeah.
Imagine you're twice bigger. Your private life is even more public. It's crazy.
It's gone, and the money is big. Like because I realized I was like, oh snap! Like okay, if I had that life right now, I'm like, would I even be able to manage it, and will my head be stable for it?
You have to just become more serious. Off
Yeah.
stage. You have to become not funny off stage.
Yeah.
You have to handle it like a business. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And I think people at our level should be doing. We need to start becoming businessmen. I find a lot of comedians, they're very funny, but they're not businessmen.
Dude, you know what? So I realized that maybe a year and a half ago, which made me start reading. When I started reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, I was reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I was like, oh wow, financial literacy is something we all need to do, and this financial literacy is something that definitely us entertainers ain't really got in our head. Because if we did, I mean, we would be. We
wouldn't be entertainers. We would get a day job. You'd go back to IT.
Yeah. No, but you know what? We would know how to better. No, we would be like better because financial literacy is just knowing how to handle your money better. You know. And then I'm like, okay. Like, oh snap! I never knew these lessons on how to keep money.
Like, give me an idea. Like a couple of lessons. You're like, okay, this is important.
Yeah, there's like saving. I mean, people will tell you how to save all the time, right? But like saving is one. But then what to do when you have you can't just save your money. You actually have to have that money. Make it more. Like you have to have that money.
That money
work
is
for it.
Yeah.
You have to have that passive income. Basically, have that passive income. You got to work to have passive income, and then after that, once that you got to have passive income and impassive income at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like and diversify your funds.
Man.
All that stuff. Son.
But great advice, but I think you need money to make money with money.
That's the thing.
I'm not there yet.
That's the thing. And then that's another thing you have to get that's another mindset people got to get over. Make money to make money. You see, you can make money with money, any type of money. And that's the thing too. You don't have to have a whole bunch to invest. You can invest with just little. But I mean,
do you do it?
It's a risk. It's all risk.
Yeah.
That's all it is on your behalf. Do you want to risk $20 or $30? Now me, I did do it like at one time, but like I was impatient, so I took my money back out. But I'm impatient with all that stuff. But that's the stuff that accountants are here for and all that shit, man.
At my point right now, I'm like, okay, let's just become like world touring headliner.
Yeah.
And then I'll start saving. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm just surviving, you know. I'm doing everything I want to do. Literally everything I want to do, I'm doing it.
Right.
But I'm surviving. It's survival right now, you know. Like I do the road a lot.
Right.
I have this podcast. I love everything I do,
Yeah.
but it's survival.
Like Andrew Alpert, baby, God bless his soul, man. I remember this guy. He used to
Yeah, he's a
run.
big influence on me.
Yeah, he used to run around town, baby. He used to
Yeah.
run around town and used to just like, yeah, come into town and just be back out of town. Like, yo, I'm going to Halifax. I'm going to Calgary. I'm about
Yeah.
to go to New Brunswick.
But it's crazy because
Moncton, all
like
of that.
all my comedic heroes,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They're on the road all the time.
Yeah.
Like there's a one funny podcast I listen like Tuesdays with Stories.
Okay.
It's very white, so I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. It's Mark Norman and Joe List. I don't know who they
No,
are.
no, I know about
Yeah.
these guys.
So basically, that's what they do. Every weekend they're on the road.
Oh, okay.
So I can't do every weekend on the road now
No.
because I'm a team of one, right?
Okay.
I don't have a manager or an agent, so I do everything on my own. But I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do 4 cities a month.
Okay.
So I'm doing 4 cities a month, and they have a podcast. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a podcast. So I'm doing that. It's Andrew Albert was like he would just disappear for months.
Yeah.
See, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't disappear for months.
Yo, months, headlining spots, weekends.
Yeah.
Like, you just be over at Absolutes or wherever and just come back. Like, you know, I'll smell that experience on him.
Yeah,
Because he'll
it's
just
so
do,
much.
he'll do world's smallest. And, like, well, that's the thing. That's why we like them so much. Because
He's
we
a
like,
great guy.
even if you did all
Rest
of
in
that
peace.
and you was all the way up there and you come down, you know.
Yeah, he was a touring headliner, touring fucking 300 cities a year.
Yeah.
And he would just drop by, do open mics to work on new jokes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and then he wouldn't even be that guy to be like, not even talk to the rest of the open micers and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you know who else I kind of miss in the scene though? Massimo.
Massimo, another destroyer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember I did the world's smallest when it was like the tiny room downstairs.
yeah,
That became the washroom.
yeah,
Tight.
yeah,
I remember we did it together.
yeah. Oh yeah, Massimo. Yeah, Massimo. I took a picture of that, yo. The word. That was like their second show, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. That Massimo show, I think it was our second show or our first. Yeah, or I think it was our first show downstairs, which was our second show.
Okay.
But it was our first show downstairs. That was a good show. That was amazing. That was epic.
It was a room that it was a room that could fit like 10 people.
Yeah, we were talking about that room just the other day because we was like, yeah, it's a bathroom now, and we're like, oh man, word. Because we just like in Hurley's, we happened to had the show in all the rooms.
Yeah, he did.
We had the show in all the rooms.
Yeah.
And last week,
And outdoors.
yeah, and outside.
And outside, yeah.
Yeah, front and the back. Oh snap! Oh snap! We had it in the front end. Wow. Yeah. Thank you Hurley's for letting us do it. So shout out to Bill Hurley who actually let us.
Bill Hurley,
Yeah.
that's his name?
Yeah.
Have you met him?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was the one that okayed the whole thing from the beginning. He okayed it from the beginning, and then we got to, in there with the manager Rod, and then Rod was like, he accepted it, and then he just grown to love it, and then Rod likes it now, being part of Hurley's. But like the original Bill Hurley, he's the one that was like, yeah, we should do it, because Bill Hurley is actually like, he wants that bar to be like, not only as a bar, but like a place for the community. So that's why he even has the Irish, like the people that play the Irish folklore music.
Yeah.
They'll be there every Wednesday playing traditional Irish music with the fiddles and all of that, and
Yeah, it's an institution in Montreal.
so it's like for the community. He built that for the Irish community, so they could have a place to be a community. So now, when he heard that, oh snap, he could help the comedy community in this way, he was like, yeah, you guys.
Shout out, Mr.
That's
Hurley.
like,
Thank you so much.
Don't even charge us for the room, and like just make sure we just do good with the skills. As long as it brings the community together, it's a good part of what they're doing at the bar.
It's part of their motto.
Yeah, part of their mission statement.
Part of mission statement, yeah.
And I didn't even, what the thing is, I didn't know that until a while after being there. I didn't know that. Like one of the bartenders actually told me that. He was like, "Yo, you know Hurley's a big," because I'm like, "Whoa, why is this stuff here?" I'm like, "Yo, if this was any other type of bar, this place would have been modernized or whatever. Some of the stuff, this traditional stuff, wouldn't have been here." I'm like, "Why?"
This is an old school pub with like old wood, like
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
So
it's a pub. It's a traditional Irish pub. It must be wild because today is St. Patrick. It must be.
Oh yeah, it's done.
Insane
It's
right now.
insane today. It's over. It's over. It's like what they. I think they're charging people out the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You wanna go? There's like 3-4 Irish pubs in the whole city. You gotta make. This is the time to make money, buddy.
Yes, yeah. This is say right now. This is probably a line. Last night I thought the festivities was gonna be in, but hopefully I'm down. Hopefully I fall into some St. Patty's Day pussy, son. So
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Allah, if you're listening, let this man wet his pussy with some green juice.
I
Wet
got
his
the
dick.
green. I mean, that's why I'm wearing the green. You know what I mean? I didn't want to cancel myself out today for nothing. You know, because I think 2 weeks. Yeah, last year I've canceled myself out. There was this girl, blah blah blah, all over me, St. Patty's, and then she was like, "Oh, you ain't wearing no green. I would have sucked your name if you had a green on." Yeah, I'm like,
Dude, it's oh my god. I'm so impressed by the fact that you still have such a sex drive. Cause you're my age, like you're 40 something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I have so little interest.
Yeah.
I don't like just flirting and talking. And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Ugh, I don't have time for that.
No.
I just want someone to meet me at the door with their mouth open. I'm not in a position.
I will love that. Yo, me too. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I get into these modes because I do take some supplements. You know what I'm saying? I take the take the men's vitamins, the men's dick pills, whatever.
Just to stay. But it doesn't make you interested. Right now, like I have no interest.
Well,
I have no interest.
with the interest, oh yeah,
I have no like to be in a bar.
yeah.
And chatting up with a girl, and you're like, and then you're like, hey, let's go back to your place. Oh
Right.
God, I have no.
I got no. I switch. I ain't got no more interest on that no more.
I just want. Oh, I can't. I'm too old. I'm too busy. Like the idea of getting to know someone.
Yeah.
Like when I had a girlfriend, I didn't have time for her. You think I'm gonna have time for? Like I can't. I gotta. My income needs to reach a certain point where I can start to afford the time. So our security guy, I just afford the time to do the things. Like
yeah.
I have no time.
No. Yeah. Word.
You're single too, right? Right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm single right now.
You had a lady until very recently.
I had, and
I think
you
a
know.
fellow comedian as well.
No,
No?
see, that's the thing between me and you. We got to, you know why people know about you from that? You acknowledge. I never. You don't acknowledge.
Dude, it was. I remember.
You just asked me a question. What did you just ask me?
This is how I found out that Vance knew. So Vance found out because her sister dropped and like, oh yeah, Amber is dating. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We were at a show and her sister dropped a note. Like she was talking to you like, oh yeah, we know Amber. You know he's blah blah blah's boyfriend.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then I remember.
Because I was trying to get with I think I was trying to get with the sister.
You're trying to get with everybody.
Yeah.
You're a naughty boy.
Try to see what's up. I mean, if it's there, try to see what's up.
And I remember like a couple of years later, you're like, hey, Amber. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, can I suck your dick? I'm like, huh? Vance doesn't do gay jokes like this. I'm like, why you say like? Because apparently your dick is magic. If you suck it, you get just for laughs.
Oh no!
Remember that line? I'm like, this is fucking like, and this is how I found out that you got on just for laughs.
Oh
You remember?
shit!
We were at the door of McKibben's. I'm like, huh? Vance doesn't do gay jokes like that. Why are you pulling that line?
Oh no, son! Yo, oh my!
You got the magic stick.
You got the magic.
If you suck it, you get on just for that. I'm like, damn. Yeah. Well, listen, I didn't talk about it. She's the
Yeah.
one who was bringing it up.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, and it's her life. I can't tell her what to do and not to do.
I mean, I kept it on the low. I kept it. I was like,
How many
okay.
years did you keep it on the low?
I think it was like a year. No, or a
Damn.
couple 6 months or something. Maybe 6 months.
Oh, it
Maybe.
keeps getting down.
No, I don't know. It was low. No,
was-
I
it was
found
low.
out during the pandy. I was like, it was during the.
About me. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was not like during the pandy. It was like 2021. I
Yeah.
think it was the time when we were doing, we were out but not
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah,
doing shows,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like they were masked up and they were restricted.
Yeah.
It was during that time I found out, and yeah, during that time, and then I think I kept it on the low for man long.
Yeah. It didn't come out of review. I know
Nah,
that because I
yeah.
asked you not to, and I trust you. And I
Yeah,
know you
yeah,
didn't
I
say
didn't- I didn't
But
say
I
that.
think once we broke up, she started talking about me on stage and shit. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. That's the deals. I mean, and that's the thing. That's the thing. The difference with me. I like me.
all right, let's.
I don't want to acknowledge. It's not like we're bad people. It's not like we're in bad.
No, it's all right. Hey, listen, we don't have to talk about it. If you want, we can cut it off.
It's just for
But-
my mental. I don't.
Yeah. Did it end badly?
It didn't end badly. It didn't end badly. That's the thing. But
It
you know,
ended.
It ended, and you know what? I just came to terms that my ego hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
My ego hurt, but like that's on me. You know what I mean? And that I'm working with that. But it's not nothing on her. She's a good woman. Good woman. Matter of fact, she's doing good right now with the other dude. You know what I'm saying? But like, we moved on. It's moved on. I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about. Actually,
All right. Vance.
'cause we don't like.
It never happened. Vance never dated a comedian.
I don't want. There's no questions. There's no people asking. Like, if you don't acknowledge it,
Yeah.
it's not there. If it's not there,
I didn't acknowledge it for the longest time on my end, but
Yeah.
at a certain point, everybody knew. So I had to yes, it's true. But it was like 2 years later that I brought it up.
I don't deny it. There's not a point that I don't deny it, but it's not. It's like I'm not gonna reiterate. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's like if she's in the room, I don't be like, yo, that might. Oh,
Yeah.
This if somebody be like, yo, Vance, I don't be
Yeah,
like.
I understand.
I don't answer the question. I don't. But I don't act like.
Dude, this is the first time I bring it up on the podcast.
Yeah,
that I did as a
exactly.
comedian.
Like if she in the room, do I be like, she not, or we not talking?
Yeah.
I know we talking.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But it's not like
the important thing now is to focus, and hopefully
on
tonight,
me. You know what I mean? I mean, so I'm
hopefully
actually,
tonight you get some Irish pussy.
and hopefully tonight, this year, it's like, because shout out to like, somebody actually, I seen somebody that was telling me, you know what? I feel like this is your year, somebody.
Inshallah, brother.
Yeah, inshallah. It's like I feel like this is your
Do the
year.
shahada again. Cut on the bacon, and we'll see you.
That's what I mean. I might bring back the bacon. We ain't even talk about me coming back from the heart attack. I don't even
Fuck,
think
we didn't even get to the heart attack.
We didn't even get to
We're
the
gonna
heart
have to have
attack.
another episode, buddy.
See, part two.
Part two.
I'm telling you, this might hit. If it doesn't hit, then maybe we could do part 2 on Zoom or something.
We will do what hit what? Huh? What hit? Huh? What? Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vance Michel, Vance Habibi.
Yes.
Thank you so much, brother.
Good
It's
to
been
be
a
here.
pleasure.
Oh,
Guys,
okay.
go check him out every Monday at
You know what I mean?
Hurley's, his home away from home, 8 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. Go say hi. Tell him
You're gonna
Amr
have some
sent you.
Dubai chocolate next time I come on here.
Why you want me to bring Dubai chocolate?
I mean, next time.
Got you a coffee and a mug. What more do you want?
I want a new trailer. You're gonna talk to my manager. Next time you hit me up, I'm gonna have my manager tell you what the fuck I want in my trailer.
We'll speak with your publicist.
way more than a goddamn mug. I want this mug to have gold in it next time I come up on this bitch. You understand, son?
Vance Michel, everybody, thank you so much for coming. Hopefully, we'll be able to afford him as a guest next time when he comes.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Subscribe. Tell your friends if this is your first time watching. And yeah, that's it. I love you, Gabe. I love you, Gene. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, bye, Gabe. Gabe. All right, Gabe. Love you, Gabe. It's for you, Gabe. Yo, cut that out, Gabe. Don't cut that out.